Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 San Diego Padres.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. And Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Number 53 gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off of the play, the center fielder, number 11, Ender.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Another full count offering on its way. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Albies is on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Albies, the runner at second with 1 away. Set. Here's the 3-1. Back up the middle. Tatis is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Freddy Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3 balls, no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Bobby bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Full count now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball. Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The set and the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Mike Soroka will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Digging
The
in,
left fielder,
Greg Corey.
Greg
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is foul right side. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, number 8. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Gio Urshela will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 23.
He's set, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Padres leave one, still no score. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. On the ground up the middle to his left, Tatis. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with 2 away, here's another look at our playoff bracket. And obviously everything on the line here in Game 7. Each team wants to be the one to have their logo slide into that empty spot there in the World Series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Mike Soroka will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Eric Hosmer.
Leading up for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Schebler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Nope.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Donaldson on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Two out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The catcher.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Renfroe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2-2. Count remains 2-2. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Austin Meadows. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, number 53. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The pitcher, number 53.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right
now. 0-2, here it comes. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meadows has a read on it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 1, Greg.
In now, Greg Corey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, number 8. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now another 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Chris Martin is going to come on to pitch here,
now,
and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Chris Martin.
Gio Urshela will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddy Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe moves over. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson braves it in. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Meadows will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So striding in, Hunter Renfroe, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out to right. Meadows giving chase. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, number 62. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's 1-0 San Diego. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. To the left side, but it's well foul. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No runs, just one hit and one error on the Atlanta line score. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Martin.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Martin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Schebler coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Number 64 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 64.
Striding in once again, number 53 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 53.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
One and one. One and one. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The left fielder, number 1, Greg Corey.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Greg Corey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Shot toward right center. A dive, and he can't hang on.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out, as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Right there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Corey coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Meadows. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
0-1, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Through 5.5, all even now at 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Number 38.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Anthony Swarzak enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Leading up for the Padres, the shortstop, number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swarzak, a former New York Met, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Zero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first.
He's safe.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And again a throw. Runner back safely. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two and one now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Josh Schebler.
Digging in, Scott Schebler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. Relay to Freddy. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Number 64 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 64.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 56, Darren O'Day. Now
trying to pick things up where we left off. Hunter Renfroe, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
And the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Oh-2, here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Number 62 is on deck. This is popped up. Donaldson moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 62.
Ready now, number 62. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 64.
Francisco
attention,
Mejia
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Francisco Mejia.
Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Adam Warren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Stepping in, John Ryan Murphy, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. Schebler is there, and he has it for the first out. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1, here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Schebler is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. Number 62 shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied 1-1. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Corey. He singled his last time up.
Greg Corey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Popped straight up. Albies into shallow center. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in now, number 8. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Gio Urshela waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Next to the Padres, the third baseman, Gio.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch inside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. He took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Now batting, number 23.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2 is lined into right center. Base hit. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The set and the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 3-1 pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Scott Schebler in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tatis at second. Hosmer on at first with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Mark Melanson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 36, Mark Melanson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. His career numbers against Melanson. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a couple of men left. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Padres 3 and the Braves 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Kirby Yates. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 7, Manuel Mardon.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That misses. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it
Now
on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Freddy Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high, nasty diving out of the zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. And it's 1-1.
Adults, 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Final strike for the Braves. And the gas lamp will be lit tonight. The Padres are National League champs.
they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.